Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Lovely Sunday morning here in Western Massachusetts. As I was getting ready for this, trying to think about which songs to play and all, I started thinking about all this trouble, that seems to be in the air lately. Not just with the pandemic, but everything that's happening in Minneapolis. Boy, it got me thinking, about the devil. Got me thinking about, this song I wrote a little while ago about the devil. The devil wants to just sort of tear us apart, right? That is in my mind the metaphor, as we want to say, for Satan. Is that part of ourselves that sees the other as other, that doesn't recognize that we're all part of the one, right? So I don't know where this came from, song about the devil. Thought it was an appropriate day to talk a little bit about such things. Up on the edge of town, I can feel the darkness pressing down. You say you're not worried, we got plenty of time. 1:45, man, it's time for you to decide. These are troubled times, ain't nothing new. All this fear and hatred, got to give the devil his due. If you're standing on the sidelines, wondering which side to choose, well, the devil's coming off the highway, humming those crossroad blues. When the devil walks in, man, he'll look like your long lost friend. Say, come cry on my shoulder, I'm the only one who will understand. Yeah, ain't you tired of being poor? He's got his pen and paper out, Lord, standing right there on your front door. These are troubled times, that ain't nothing new. All this fear and hatred, just got to give the devil his due. And if you're standing on the sidelines, man, wondering which side to choose, devil's walking down Main Street, humming those crossroad blues. He may be coming for you. cynical, well, I feel sorry for you. You'll have to just take your number, head to the back of the queue. I wish I could help you, Lord, I wish I could help lighten your load. But it takes a miracle someday to just keep my feet upon this road. These are troubled times, man, that ain't nothing new. All this fear and hatred, just got to give the devil his due. If you're standing on the sidelines, wondering which side to choose, well, the devil's right at your doorstep, man. He's humming those crossroad blues. He's coming for you. Times, that ain't nothing new. All this fear and hatred, just got to give the devil his due. If you're standing on the sidelines, man, you run out of time to choose. The devil's walking down Main Street, you know he's humming those crossroad blues. Crossroad blues. What's up, chicken butts? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you folks out there in cyberspace. Yeah, that was a song I wrote not too long ago about the devil. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a very topical song lately. I seem to think if you, I've actually thought for the last couple years, you could just hold the election, pretty much today. Everyone has picked their side, in terms of politics in the U.S. I have yet to meet an undecided voter. I don't know. They must exist. There's lots of crazy people out there, right? Yeah. So if you've picked your side and you know which side you're on, I got to tell you this: if you're full of fear and hatred, that's just the devil talking, right? Yeah, there's a lot of anger around, but there's a difference between anger and hatred. There's a difference between anger and righteous anger. Using that energy when you see an injustice in the world and actually doing something about it. Because if you're just end up, going down that road of hatred and wanting to pick up arms, in this, what looks more like every day it's going to be some sort of weird civil war where it's not like, oh, okay, you're in the South, we're in the North. It's like, oh, no, you're in this town or you're in this store and I'm over here. And it's just like, ah. Okay, I played this song last night and it made me think again. I was like, I should play that on Sunday morning. Fisherman's Blues by the Waterboys. But I want to mix up the beat here a bit. How about that, huh? On the old Casio. for the starry skies above, light in my head, you in my arms. Wish I was a brakeman, man, on a hurtling fever train, crashing headlong into the heartland, man, like a cannon in the rain. The beating of the sleepers, burning of the coal, counting the towns flashing by in a night that's full of soul, with light in my head, you in my arms, you in my arms. Tomorrow I will be loosened from the bonds that hold me tight, and all the chains that hung around me, they will fall away at last. On that fine and fateful day, I will take thee in my hands. Man, I'm gonna ride on that train, I'm gonna be the fisherman with light in my head, you in my arms. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh yeah, light in my head, you in my arms. Casio with a big finish there. Oh man, I love that song. I love that song. I thought I'd play another one here. You know that, maybe I'll play this one. I don't know this one very well, so I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. The Lord of the Dance, but I love this song, man. See if I can pull it off, man. No, wait. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, I danced in the morning when the world was begun, and I danced in the moon and the stars and the sun. I came down from heaven heaven and I danced on earth. At Bethlehem I had my birth. So dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all. Wherever I may be, I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced for the scribes and the Pharisees, but they would not dance, Lord, they would not follow me. I danced for the fishermen, for James and John, and came to me, and the dance went on. So dance, dance, wherever you may be, for I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'm gonna lead you all. Wherever you may be, I will lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on the Sabbath. Oh, hold on. I danced on the Sabbath when I cured the lame. Holy people, Lord, they said it was a shame. They whipped me and stripped me and hung me on high, and left me there on a cross to die. Well, dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'm gonna lead you all. Wherever you may be, I will lead you all in the dance, said he. On a Friday when the earth turned black, it's hard to dance with the devil on your back, man. I buried my body and I thought I was gone, but I am the Lord and I'm the dance, and I still go on. Well, dance, dance, wherever you may be, for I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I will lead you all. Wherever they be, I will lead you all in the dance, said he. Cut me down and they leapt on high. I am the life that will never, never die. I'll live in you if you live in me. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Dance there wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all. Wherever you may be, I will lead you all in the dance, said he. So dance wherever you may be. I'm the Lord of the dance, said he. I'm gonna lead you all. Wherever you may be, I will dance. Dance, won't you dance with me? Whew. I made it through somehow. I made it through. Somehow we're all going to make it through, right? Somehow. So indeed, these are troubled times, man. But you know, that's nothing new. There's been troubled times since the world began. But these songs have got me thinking, and the trouble here lately, as the sort of inherent racism that is in America bubbles up to the surface once again. It's got me thinking a lot more about what can I do, right? Really, what can I do in my life, in my community? Not to be frozen in inaction because it all just feels so overwhelming. But what can I do, in my daily life, in my community, and the person that I am, to continue to walk on the right road, right? Continue to walk on that good road. I wanted to play another song, about that I wrote after I got sober a few years ago, about trying to just stay on that road, how hard it is sometimes. And I think I will put a bossa nova beat behind this one. Why not? What could possibly go wrong, right? Took me a while to get my feet on the ground. Come down from the mountaintop, man, come on down. Oh, in a church basement way down south, hearing my story coming from some other motherfucker's mouth. Take it easy, boy, you better take it slow. I said, I guess you drunks should know. Said it's a long, Lord knows it can be a twisting road. Just put one feet in front of the other and off you go, off you go. Oh, keep my feet upon this road. Carry me past all the places that I used to go, where salvation is measured out by the pint and sold, so easily forgotten, so quickly gone. Met a man in a long black coat. He said, I saved you your seat, boy, right here in my boat. Oh, Mr. Ferryman, I still got a little more ways to go. I'm sure I'll see you soon enough, and you can carry me across it. You can carry me home. Oh, keep my feet upon this road. Carry me past all the places that I used to go. quickly gone. Lord, send me an angel. I cannot do this alone. Some days I can't even get out of bed, man. I'll never pick up that phone. Seems just a bit too heavy a load. Some days it takes a miracle, man, to keep my feet on this road. Oh, keep my feet upon this road. Carry me past all the places that I used to go, where salvation is measured by the gram and soul. So easily forgotten, so quickly gone. Hallelujah. Well, what else have we got today? I have a half a cup of cold coffee, so I can't complain about that. I'm wearing my Solar Eclipse t-shirt, where I got this Waffle House cup that I'm drinking my cold coffee from. A few years ago, there was a solar eclipse in the U.S. and it was after I had been suffering effects from numerous concussions, and oh, I thank you, Jim. I want to make a record. I got to figure out how to make that happen. So I was, at first I was like, I don't know if I want to drive down south. I mean, everybody's, the roads are just going to be packed, you know, with people. And so I looked it up, and the Meridian went through freaking Spring City, Tennessee. No freaking way. Spring City, Tennessee. A place where my grandfather had bought land and built a passive solar house, you know, and where we had gone on vacation as a kid, when I was a kid, for years. And I was like, oh, we gotta go. I gotta take my kids to Spring City, Tennessee. And make a long story somewhat short, you know, I met my aunt, my tia Susie, who I went to Ecuador with recently. I met my uncle Chuck there in Spring City. We found a great place to rent, which was on the other side of the lake, on the Watts Bar Lake there. And, you know, we all watched. They still had a small piece of property there we all watched, the eclipse happen, which was an amazing moment to see over very quickly, but incredible how the things that I remember about it now was, one, how quiet it got, how cool it got, like pretty much quickly, instantly, as soon as the sun went away. And you could see all the stars and people hooting and hollering across the lake. And then when just a sliver of the sun was out, because it took like, I think, over half an hour, for the sun to be covered up, 40 minutes, when just the barest sliver of that sun was out, it was already almost like, oh, yeah, we're back in day. It's just kind of like, it's a little hard to see. But it was the same as like, is it really getting darker? It seemed to take, it was so, the sun is so powerful. And a couple things I remember from that trip were that night, we got like a bonus celestial event. There were these crepuscular rays, which if I had my technological act, more likely I would show you a picture. I would share, my screen with you right now of these things. As the sun was going down, it's this phenomenon where these huge bands of light go across, and so the sun is setting, so it was like purple and pink, and these big bands were coming all the way across the sky. It was like, what the hell is going on? Come out here, look at this. And it's this strange phenomenon where there's a thunderstorm that's beyond the horizon, or just barely beyond the horizon, and somehow the light gets refracted in this strange way. I don't completely understand it, obviously. But anyhow, that was a pretty great experience. And then Sarah had to fly back for work. We all drove down together, and I took the girls over to the Smoky Mountain National Park, and we camped out for a night there. That was really special too. We found this place where underneath a chestnut tree, and we had a fire, and we put some chestnuts in, and listen to the sound of exploding chestnuts. I didn't really realize that, some of them pop gently, and some you get hit, it's like flaming chestnut shrapnel comes ripping through. No, Laura, it was crepuscular rays. Yeah, you have to look it up. I still don't understand them. They were amazing. I will share some pictures of it on Facebook after this is over. Yeah, so I'd like to play a few more songs, and I'll talk a little bit more, I guess, about which side are you which path are you walking on? Is it the devil, or is it Jesus or Buddha, or the path of love and light? I am definitely not one person who believes that there's only, well, I believe there's only one path to God, but there are many ways to get there. And that path is love and forgiveness, and compassion. And that is not just the property of one religion, clearly. Thought I would play this one. Talking about fishermen. to be the one to care. You're locked inside your houses, man, ain't no time to find you now. Walls are burning and your bridges too. I'm gonna leave you here, try to get down to the sea somehow. The road is filled with homeless souls, every woman, child, and man. They've no idea where they are going, but Lord knows they'll help you if they can. We all must have some thought that's gonna pull us through somehow. Fires are raging, man, hotter and hotter. The sisters of the sun, they're gonna rock me on the water. Rock me on the water. Sister, won't you soothe my fevered brow? Rock me on the water. Get down to the sea, I'm gonna get down somehow. Where your hope must lie. There's a seabird gliding overhead in one place, looks like Jesus in the sky. We all must do our best, man, to hold on to that gospel plow. When my life is over and I stand before the Father, sisters of the sun, they're gonna rock me on the water. Rock me on the water. Sister, won't you soothe my fevered brow? Yeah, rock me on the water. Oh, maybe I'll remember somehow. Rock me on the water. The wind is with me now. Won't you rock me on the water? I'm gonna get down to the sea. I'm gonna get down somehow. Rock me, baby. Rock me now. Rock me, baby. Rock me now. Hallelujah. Rock me on that water. Yeah. You know, I hope in these troubled times, and again, Lord knows it ain't nothing new, that we can all find a way, you know, to keep our feet on that good path. You know, take it easy on ourselves, and you know, find that time when you take care of yourself to then be able to take care of your neighbor, right? To be able to keep your feet on that righteous path. You know, the kingdom of heaven is not something, to me, it's not something in some pearly gates that's far away. You know, it's available right here on earth. And I pray that out of this darkness we will pivot towards the light. at this moment. Oh yeah, that Whippoorwill song. Sure, I'd love to do that song again. Given that I just played it last night for the first time in years, hopefully, that bodes well that I can remember the words for today. I'm gonna rise up early in the morn. I'm gonna take to my feet in the hours before the dawn. It's been a long time since the sunrise has come my way. Last call of the whippoorwill is calling me to rise today. I'm gonna walk out, feel the grass beneath my feet, look for the morning star rising complete. It's been a long time since I have seen the dawn. Last call of the whippoorwill is calling me to get along. And yes, I heard you had been confused, just like me, my darling, properly abused. You wrote me a letter, I didn't understand a word. I went walking in the early morning thinking, this is so absurd. I'm gonna take up my bed, I will take up my bed and walk through with wasting time, through with all this double talk. Talk been a long time. Now I've been on my own. Last call of the whippoorwill calling me. Last call of the whippoorwill. It sure has been a long, long. Last call of the whippoorwill. Sure has been a long, long time. A long time. Sure has been a long, long time. Yeah, I think I'm still missing a few words from that song, but I don't know why I thought of that. I hadn't played it for years, and yeah, that song makes me feel good. I'm glad that song found its way to me somehow. Yeah, I hope wherever this day or this night takes you, if you're over there, that you find your feet on that road, because we need all the people we can get on this side, the side of love and forgiveness and compassion. That's the only way that we're going to pivot towards the light, away from this moment of darkness. So I hope you all have a great Sunday, and hopefully see some of you next week. Okay, take care. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Lovely Sunday morning.